How's it going, everyone? So I've got a pretty cool video for you today. I received this awesome Lego Star Wars set for Christmas. Got it from one of my best friends. And it's the Death Star Trench Run Lego set 75329. It's got 665 pieces. It's considered like a diorama set, an 18-up set. Like on the back side here, it does come with 3 TIE fighters. You've got Darth Vader's TIE fighter and then 2 extra ones that were with him. You got the X-Wing over there, you got Luke. Looks like you got a printed R2 piece right there. Then on top of that, I think most of this set's just going to be a lot of greebling, which is going to be all this different color gray stuff. It's considered greebling and that turret there. So it's going to be a very interesting build, but let's get this thing popped open and take a closer look. Alrighty everyone, so set's got the push tabs here, so I normally like to cut these boxes, try and preserve the life of them. Alright, that's it. So yeah, really like the box art on that one. So we'll definitely be putting that in the sealed collection. Not sealed, but box collection. Well, looks like we get a brick separator with this set. It's a pretty low piece set to get a brick separator, but looks like we also got 6 bags, 3 of those plates, and the instructions, which didn't get bent this time. Very nice. So yeah, gonna launch you guys into a time lapse here and we'll get building along. So real quickly here, it did come with a printed tile. Looks very awesome, very cool, and gives me high hopes for these diorama sets. It makes me want to get the other 2, and it makes me curious to see what the future ones are going to be. The prequels, movies 1 through 3, were always my favorites, so I'm curious to see if they're going to make any diorama sets for those, because Episode 3 was pretty epic, and that definitely would be a cool diorama to see. So yeah. Snap you guys back into the time lapse here and keep building on. Well, before I start on the ships and the one turret that'll cover up that exclusive pink brick to most of the Star Wars sets, they try and hide at least one of those in there. But yeah, all the greebling's done, the build's done. Hope you guys enjoyed that quick time lapse. It took me about an hour to build that all, maybe a little bit less than that. But yeah, this is gonna look insanely cool with all the ships. And I do have one of the old micro build Millennium Falcons. It's not built up, but I think I'm gonna have to build that and put this in the scene as well because it was featured and it'll fit. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot you back into the time lapse for the last 3 ship builds. Bag number 6. So yeah, build the TIE fighters, the X-wing. I think there's a little R2-D2 printed piece in there. So yeah, super excited for that, and yeah, put you back in there. Set is absolutely awesome. It took a while to build. There was a lot of that gray greebling like I was talking about, just the miscellaneous stuff in the background, but man, this thing is really sweet. It definitely reminds me of the movie scene, and I think I'm going to alter it a little bit so that the 2 TIE fighters in the back are shooting and Darth Vader just kind of following, just waiting to get that good shot on Luke. But yeah, I mean, just their articulation in this set is so cool, and definitely makes me eager to see what some of the newer ones are going to be. But yeah, turrets all move and everything. Go over to the back side, and it has those 2 Technic beams holding it into place, and then it will also clip into the top here as well on both sides. But yeah, I mean, this set is absolutely awesome. It looks beautiful. It was a fun build. It's very challenging, so I can see why it's the 18 up set. There's quite a few times where I actually had to backtrack and make sure that I had put all the pieces down in. It was just a lot of stuff. And then a couple notable things is that on the base of it, there's a couple of openings. Let me grab my brick separator. Right here, and then down here. And I looked back at the instructions multiple times, and those aren't filled in with anything. So I think I'll go back and add some of my own personal greebling, or just use some of the extra pieces that were supplied, and just kind of fill those gaps in, just so it's not like base gray blocks or whatever, or the little studs hanging out. But yeah, I absolutely love how this set turned out, and appreciate my buddy for getting it for me for Christmas, and I hope that I can get a couple more sets like this soon and put them all together. Just the quick little edits I made was I matched the TIE fighters so both of them would be shooting. Like the instructions, I staggered the bullets, or the lasers, whatever you want to call it. And then I kind of modified Darth Vader's ship a little bit so it looked a little bit beefier and kind of looked like his, instead of being smaller from the modifications I made. Aside from that, I added a little pole in there to stiffen that beam up, and then I just kind of touched up some of the greebling on the insides here. And pretty much that's it. Gonna throw this on the shelf and really appreciate it, and maybe I'll watch the first movie tonight.